What are the 10 things that you should never say to an Xbox gamer? This is an article over at Kotaku, and you all know how I feel about Kotaku if you've been here for any amount of time. I think that they are ideologically driven, and I think it taints their views on many things, including and most notably, I think their game reviews. God forbid you not toe the party line when it comes to their ideology in your video game. They will destroy you. So I don't have the highest opinion of Kotaku. However, I did see this opinion piece pop up in my news feed, 10 things you should never say to an Xbox gamer, and I think it's hilarious. I've not read it. I just saw the headline, and I thought, well, let's go through this together. Let's go through this with you guys and see, is it accurate? Is it outdated? Does it make sense? Or is it just them being nasty towards Xbox gamers? I don't think it's that. I think it's fun. They've already done one on PC gamers, 10 things you should never say to a PC gamer, and 10 things you should never say to a PS5 gamer. So let's go through this and see 10 things. The list. See how accurate it is. You should never say to an Xbox gamer. Number 1, how are you enjoying Redfall? Okay, that's funny. I have to admit, that's pretty funny. This is what they say. Bethesda's vampire shooter was hyped for years, but turned out to be a complete dud. Microsoft is keen to forget about this one, and Xbox fans are too. I think even Xbox fans would laugh at you. Or laugh along with you about that. Yeah, that was a hot mess for sure. And I blame Xbox marketing team. I said at the time, I think it was a marketing decision to put this front and center. You must have known that it wasn't good. And yeah, ever since then, though, I will say, ever since then, it's like that was the last great mistake. It's been all fire all the time. Xbox has been rolling. The momentum is just crushing it since this big mistake. So, yeah. How are you enjoying Redfall? That one makes me laugh. That makes me laugh. Again, I think most Xbox gamers would laugh along with you with that one. This one's real. Game Pass is overrated. That one 100% is real. How dare you? Game Pass remains, this is what Kotaku says, the single best deal in all of gaming. It's because it's true. It is the single best deal in all of gaming. Great new sleeper hits and indie gems join the service every month. So what if it's been slim on brand new blockbusters? Paid Game Pass subscribers will get to play Starfield for free. Kinda. And the kinda there is you're paying for a monthly service. But yeah, it is the best deal in gaming. I actually don't think this is a critique that is real. So first one, real. This one's a little bit of a miss, but granted, the title is 10 things not to say. This one would get me heated for sure because it's just so blatantly not true. It's definitely not overrated. If anything, I think it's underrated. It is the best deal in gaming, 1,000%. So yeah, definitely don't say this to an Xbox gamer. Agree with that. Well done, Kotaku on that one. Where are all the first-party exclusives? That one's a little bit of a low blow. However, I do think this critique maybe is like a year old. You're a year past this because now I would say Starfield, Mitch, Starfield, Hi-Fi Rush, boom, Forza, boom. Well, Forza's dropping in a few weeks here. But yeah, this has definitely been one that has plagued Xbox gamers for a while. Where are all the first? And actually, it's not where, because there's lots of first-party exclusives. The difference is they've not had the worldwide cultural hits that PlayStation has had. So where are they all is different, because here's the thing. I could turn that back. Hey, where's all the first-party exclusives for PlayStation 5? Where are they? Where are they? Go. Give you 5 minutes to list them all. Go. Not that many. Not that many. In fact, there's like the same amount. So this is an old one. This errors back to the Xbox One days for sure. So yeah, this one, no big deal. NBD in my mind. This one's a sore point for some people for sure. I bet you can't wait to play the new Final Fantasy. That one. Okay, touche. This may be the best one so far, because it is true. Having said that, it does look like going forward in the future, this may not be the case. Xbox, Phil Spencer on stage with Square Enix at their event in Las Vegas just a few months ago, talking about Final Fantasy Online coming to the Xbox next year, and then a deeper, more personal relationship. I don't know more close. That's the word I was looking for. More close relationship between Square Enix and Xbox. And I think first step for sure is Final Fantasy Online. Yeah, but this one, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, you probably own a PlayStation, because the PlayStation's done a great job of getting that, locking that up. Locking that series up and making it the place to play if you're a Final Fantasy fan. That is changing. That is definitely changing here going forward. This one also is real. Halo 4 is the best one. Yeah, sharing any Halo X is the best one is going to get a debate. A lot of people think it's Halo 2. Halo 4 is probably not on a lot of people's lists. A lot of people don't like what they did with Cortana. Definitely don't say Halo 5 is on there. Halo Infinite, you could say it was a step in the right direction on the campaign, but still I think you have to go to the classics. Keep in mind, I'm not someone that I haven't played like the offshoots. Like I never played a Halo ODST, for instance. But, yeah, Halo 2, for me personally, and I know for a lot of people, is the creme de la creme of the Halo series. And if you haven't played the Master Chief Collection, you can play it, and you can play Halo 2, and it's, Blur Studios updated a lot of it, and you can press the back button and see the updates, see what it originally looked like. It's fantastic. Yeah, 10 things not to say to a Xbox gamer. Saying one of the Halos is the best without being able to back it up is going to get you. It's going to get you some debate, some heat, some hot water. It's going to get you into hot water. Look at how many PS5 Sony sold last month. And also, again, no big deal. My response to that, as should your response be, like, bitch, we don't care about consoles anymore. Xbox does not care. It's all about Game Pass. That's it. Xbox has stated it clearly. Also, a retort to that would also be like, wow, look how huge that thing is. It really is big. It's a fantastic console. It's got great games. It's giant, dude. It's giant. But yeah, this one, no big deal in my opinion. So far, I think they've got 2. The Final Fantasy one, that one's real. That one's legit. And the Halo one, I think is pretty real. Redfall's just funny. So far, 2. This one is really not a thing for most Xbox gamers. This one might be number 3, though. What are you doing with all those AA batteries? This is one that I used to not have a problem with. However, since having the Elite controller, since having the Pro controller with the Nintendo, my Nintendo Switch, having built-in batteries in those and having them last for forever. I rarely, if ever, have to charge my Elite controller, and I can't say if ever, because you do have to charge it, but it's so least that I can say if ever. I mean, it's so infrequent that I can say if ever. And a built-in battery is the way to go. PlayStation has those. Nintendo Switch has those. The Xbox doesn't. I hope they do move to this. They have it with the Elite controller, and I love it. I am no longer a fan of the battery things. I think it's foolish. I think I would be willing to bet Xbox changes that moving forward. I don't foresee Xbox staying on the AA battery stint for very much longer, honestly. Next up, Microsoft buying up every game studio is bad for the gaming industry. That's something that you can say to an Xbox gamer. I don't think this one really fits. 10 things not to say to an Xbox gamer, because it's like, okay. Whatever. Game Pass is this goes back to that Game Pass critique. Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. Here's why. So yeah, I'm not sure that this one really would turn heads from an Xbox gamer. I know if it's said to me, I see it so frequently. It comes off as petty now, and it comes off as foolish. Especially when you can say, well, what about PlayStation? You don't seem to have a problem with PlayStation buying up game studios. And unless they're willing to say that, you have them immediately. So this one's no big deal. Honestly, I don't even know that talking point carries any water anymore. So keep in mind, anytime anything is done for the first time in any industry, there is going to be people that fight against that change. This is inevitable. It's coming. It's happening. This one is for all console gamers. Why didn't you just buy a PC? Not a big deal in my mind. My response is I have a PC. What now? But for those that don't, say I like the console. What's the big deal? And in a world where A world where increasingly, I will say this, I own a PC, and in a world where increasingly PlayStation or Xbox games in particular are cross-platform, for the most part, I know PC gamers, PC Master Race are going to get on me for this. For the most part, I would rather play on my Xbox. I'll give you a prime example. There's a convenience factor there. I am playing Baldur's Gate 3 with my friends. We're doing a multiplayer session here, and it's just not convenient. It's just not sit down and go. Like, got to figure out chat. Why is their mic echoey? Why is your mic echoey? Hey, go into settings on your PC and change X, Y, and Z. On the Xbox, guess what? I don't have to do any of that. When that game comes to Xbox, it's cross-platform, cross-save. It's coming in a few months, in the next month or two. When that comes to Xbox, guess where I'm no longer playing Baldur's Gate? On my PC. I am playing it on my Xbox. There's a convenience factor there. I don't need to know anything. I don't need to worry about anything. You can call me stupid. PC Master Race, go ahead. Go ahead. It's like if you're a car guy, and you love getting in there and changing up the car and being able to do whatever you want with the engine and stuff like that, versus me, who just wants to drive the car. I just want a car that works and drives. Go around. I don't need to know how it works on the inside. I know what's a comfortable ride, and I want to enjoy that comfortable ride. That's why I have a console. I just want to be able to ride till we die, baby. That's it. Yeah, so this one is definitely a debate, I think, with any console versus PC gamer. It has been for all of time. Okay, Xbot. No big deal. You can say that to me, and no big deal. I'll put this for me personally. I will say things to never say to an Xbox. That probably would get everyone going, though. I do think this is a cool piece of artwork. This is from Microsoft, who totally owned the Xbox meme here by turning the Xbox Series S, X, and looks like the Xbox One and the OG Xbox there at the crotch into a robot, into a Optimus Prime like figure. Very cool. Yeah, that one's a big one. For sure to start some fights. So overall, 10 things to never say. I think this is probably, okay, we'll put this in the category. Some of these yes, some of these no. So I think they came up with 4, maybe 5. Let's see. Okay, Xbox is 1. Why did you just buy a PC? I'm not sure this carries the same weight that it used to. I'm going to leave that one out there. Microsoft buying up every game studio. I'm not going to include that one either. That one's no big deal. Batteries. Yes, that one's 2. That one's legit. Look at how many PS5s. Again, no big deal. Halo, that's the 3rd one. Any Halo discussion, you're getting into some dangerous territory on which one you think is the best, unless you can back it up. This one's legit. Final Fantasy. Yep. First party exclusives, NBD. Game Pass is so overrated. So this one I'm torn on because this one would set me off for sure. But the only reason it sets me off is because it's just such a ridiculous statement. I'll include it. 5. And how are you enjoying Redfall? This one, I honestly would laugh with you. This was no big deal. So 5. So out of the 10, Kotaku came up with 5 that are legit. I think that's pretty good. I would love to know, out of these, first of all, do you agree with my list of 5? Really, there's only 5 here that would set me off. Don't say to me. Out of the 10, do you agree with that list? Let me know in the comments below. Also, which one, I would be curious, which one gets under your skin out of this list? And is there one maybe that they didn't include? Would love to know. Let me know in the comments below. If you like what we're doing here, my name is X1 the Gamer. Hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. We drop Xbox content all of the time right here, every single weekday. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.